Morning my chums, welcome back to the channel. Today we're at a rather beautifully sunny and warm Dunstanburgh Castle. So we've come to Dunstanburgh Castle this morning. It's quite an early foray. There has been reports of a few fish caught, but not many. Mackerel fever is amongst us. Sorry, I thought someone had some. I'm here, there's three other lads here. I was just watching in case I thought he had a fish there. I've had a couple of chucks this morning. Preliminary chucks and nothing yet, but this time. I'm going to stay till high tide. I'm going to put the tides up in the corner for you here like I always do. I'm here around about, well, it's currently 5:30 in the morning. High tide's around 9 I think, so we've got plenty of time. I'm going to fish the flood to the top, depending on how the fishing is, maybe a little bit back and then we'll be gone. But the quarry is mackerel. I want to fill my freezer up. I'm already in prep for winter season and next year's summer bait. I've pretty much run out of the mackerel that I had. But it's lasted us really well. I haven't had to buy any. I've just been using what I had from last year, so it's all good. Rod of choice today. Well, first of all, I'll show you what we're using. It's a normal razor claw silver minnow, my favourite. And I'm using my Mackerel Nanotech 4-piece travel rod. Brilliant rod. I've had this on Sky, had some lovely fish on it. It's just been really good. 10 to 50 grams. And I'm using my Mackerel Spyro. I think this is I believe it's the RS, isn't it? Yeah, it's the RS 4000. Good little reel, good workhorse. I've got 20-pound braid on and a 30-pound rubbing leader of Amnesia. So there's not much more to say. I'll have a few chucks around, see if we can catch anything. Normal species here, coley, mackerel, the odd pollock. I do say the odd pollock because I think I've only had one in the past, but I know they're caught here. I do have a spare rod with us. If the fishing picks up and I get a few mackerel, I'm going to use one for bait. I'm going to put my other spin rod out with the float on, have some fun with that. But yeah, we'll have a crack on. I'll let you have a look about and we'll see what happens. What a cracking morning. Well, I hope everybody's well. I hope you're getting out as usual, getting some fish. feels like it's going to be a tough day today. First few casts, nothing, but with this place, normally 2 hours before top, it comes on. You can be sporadic through the day from past experiences. You can pick up coalies usually. I wanted to be more on the inside point, but there's some young lads on there, so I had to give that, well, they were here first, so that's their spot. And I'm on the end towards the point, if you're familiar with Dunstanburgh Castle. I've still got a good range. I've got a good bit of ground in front of us, providing nobody else turns up. It is a weekday, so it will be quiet, hopefully. If it gets much busier, if you get kind of like 10 people on this, it's a bit cramped really. But a cracking morning though. As I said, I hope you're getting out there. I hope you're getting some fishing done. We are at that crazy time of year where everyone goes mackerel crazy. For me, it's more a case of getting out, getting my freezer filled up and then leaving it alone. I can't be doing with the mackerel frenzy. Although, it is really good for people who are new to the sport to get out and cut their teeth, catch some easy fish and enjoy a bit of sport, you know. But we'll see what the day brings. Did forget my suntan cream, but I am covered. I've got my UV stuff on, so I do also have my spin lock belt, my life preserver, but I don't really think I need it on today, not for here, I'll be okay. Got my studded boots on, as usual. Always wear them on the rocks in case I slip. It's quite a bit of mess lying about. I know that the season's only just started, or just about underway, nearly starting anyway, but there's any amount of rubbish been left on here already by anglers. It's really sad to see. There's a bottle which could have been taken away. There's just packets, sauce packet, tissues. I mean, come on guys, just put it in your bag and take it home. I don't want to bleat on about it because everybody does, but you do need to be aware of your environment a little bit more. Most anglers are, 99.9% of anglers are. So we'll crack on, see what we can get. I'm not expecting anything just yet, but I'll keep you posted as we go. Well, first 40 minutes, very quiet. Very quiet indeed. I was kind of half expecting fish from the off. Conditions are good. Tide's good. Just doesn't seem to be any fish there at the moment. Normally you can get a few coalies in amongst the mackerel, you know, in the gaps when they're not there. But I haven't had a sniff yet. And the lads to me left haven't had anything yet either. Hopefully, near top will do the damage. You only need a little window. Even if I got half a dozen to take home for bait today, that would be a start. But as always, if we catch nothing, we'll catch nothing. That is the laws of engagement when you're fishing. But it's a great place to be. Better than being stuck in work, isn't it? I'll probably change it up soon. I'll take the razor claw off and try some colours. See if that makes any difference. While I'm here, I'll just show you what I do with mine when I'm lure fishing. So I use like I forgot what you call these. I use one of these clips on the bottom, like a fast link clip. And I always add a swivel and a ring to the top of my spinners, just to give them that little bit more movement. It means you can rotate this way and it can move freely. It doesn't get trapped. It doesn't act odd, if you like. Drops through quite nicely. And as always, I replace trebles with an inline single. I always do that. It's to protect the fish's mouth, and I know that I'm taking the fish away. So there is that, but just in case I start fishing, catch and release, I don't want to damage the fish too much. These come out nice and easy. You do lose the odd fish on them, but it's nothing to worry about. First fish of the day, chums. Little tiny pollock. The blank's off. The blank is off. Beautiful little thing, isn't it? Colours on that. Beautiful little pollock, hopefully grow to become something substantial. Let's get him back. So because it's so slow to scratch out that little pollock we just had, what I've done is I've layered me rig with 3 Hawkeyes. So let's stop spinning there for a second. So you got 1, 2, 3 Hawkeyes and me low at the bottom, just in the hope of, I was hoping to try and pick up some sand eel or something with it, but obviously the small pollock will take the smaller baits and smaller hooks. I'm going to change it up now. I'm going to take the silver krill off. I'm going to try something bright, something pink, I think. Give that a bit of a go. Well, we're currently 2 hours off top and nothing's happening. It is early. It's earlier than I was here last year when I was getting them. But the reports have been pretty good that they are coming in close. Excuse me a second. Always keep hydrated, chums. Always keep hydrated. Yeah, it's very, very slow. I would have expected fish to, by now anyway, 2 hours up. Because once we hit the top of the tide, when it's slack, you probably not get anything then either. May fish on the drop, but my experience is that if there's mackerel there, they'll hit anything you put out. As soon as you put something in, they'll have it. I'm not feeling that there's any fish shoals in the area. There's no birds diving. I mean, the conditions are beautiful. The sea's beautiful. I haven't even seen any dolphins this morning, which is normally another sign. No seals, no dolphins. So it might just be a case of trying to scratch something out. I was going to bring some bait with this as well. Kind of wish I had of now. I could have put some crab baits out on the big rod over the back. Probably should have done that. Or brought some mackerel from home. Defeating the point, of course, using it, but I've brought a float set up with this. I could have had the float out and tried to eke something out the side. I think the inside point of the skier will probably be, there'll be cold fish there along the cliff face, but there's large fish in there and I'm not going to push in. So I'm going to be sticking here until the end and see what happens, but it's not much life, it's not much going on, apart from it's a wonderful day, of course. Well, chums, apart from losing a couple of sets of gear, it's dead. Some more people turned up now as well. Nice. Switching to a green lure now. Timu special. See if that does anything. This is the thing that gets left. This gets wrapped around the bird's legs. Have you seen this? Just out for you. This gets wrapped around the bird's legs. And the next thing we know, we're the worst people in the world. Just take it home. It doesn't take 2 minutes to just wrap it up, take it home with you. There you go. Tied up into a lovely, neat little bow for you. I'll pop that in my bag and I'll bin it for you as well. What on the pollock, chums? What on the pollock? Tiny little things, but they're beautiful, aren't they? It's about all it's about today. These little tiny pollock. It's the only thing that's been bending my rod today. Let's get him back. Well, me chums, what can I say? I've even resorted to fishing 3 Hawkeyes, and I've knocked together a little bullet lead as a little weight rather than losing some lures when I'm going through with these, because I'm catching the bottom quite a bit. I've lost a couple of lures. Having to try and fish deep to get to the bottom, see if there's any fish there, but there's nothing there. As you probably know yourself, if you fish for mackerel, as soon as you cast in, you normally get fish. If there's nothing there within an hour, there's no fish present. And there isn't anything present. A local has just been by and said, I'm just going to tilt you because I think you're a little bit wonky. A local has just been by there and said that they were catching them last week. But they come and go on the tides. If the fish aren't here, you can't catch them. And obviously mackerel are a shoal fish, so if you're going to catch one, you're going to catch a few. Very rare you get a straggler, but it does happen. But yeah, give it a good go. I think I'll probably call this, have an early session on this one, because we're approaching top water. We've got another hour to go, so I will fish another hour, and I think we'll knock it on the head. But it's been lovely to be out. That's fishing. Even easy fish like mackerel, they've got to be in front of you. If they're not there, you can't catch them, and it's as simple as that. But it's been a cracking day out. But I'll have a little bit longer, see if we can get anything out. These little blighters keep coming. Look how beautiful that is in the light. Whew. Well, me chums, that's that. Rubbish day's fishing. Lovely day to be out. Absolutely stunning weather. It's in the 20s, probably too hot. Had to hike back up. Started getting really busy down there. People were jostling in for space, and I don't do that. I don't fish well among crowds, so I've decided to call it. I stayed till high tide. Didn't get anything other than those pollock. Better than nothing, I suppose. But if it's any saving grace, all the anglers around us didn't catch anything anyway, so I wasn't doing anything wrong. Not that you can do anything wrong. If the mackerel are there, you're going to catch them. If they're not, they're not. There's normally a good shoal and a coalies there to pick up on, but I think I've seen one gentleman with a couple of small ones, that was it. But yeah, beautiful day. But busy mark. I'm starting to think to myself, you know, should I just buy me mackerel for this year? Because the trail up here to do this and the walk when they're not there is horrendous. But there is other places to go, I suppose, and they're not fully in. I think last year it was about the beginning of July when I was getting them here. So I know they have been caught here, but they're sporadic. They're not really in yet, you know. But I hope you've enjoyed today anyway. I know there's not been much to show you, I'm sorry, but I hope you've enjoyed watching anyway and seeing some of the views of beautiful Northumberland. But from me and Dunstanburgh Castle today, that's us going home. So take care, tight lines, and I'll see you on the next one.